U is x plus 1 power of 1 over 2, but what we have is x plus 1 power of 3 over 2. So what we have to do? What do we have to do? If we put just U, like you say U, yes, U is x plus 1 power of 1 over 2. But in fact, this equation is x plus 1 power of 3 over 2. So what we have to do for our U?
Simplify. Simplify.
No, cannot simplify. No need to simplify.
It becomes x plus 1 power of 1 times x plus 1 power of 1 over 2.
X plus 1 power of 1 times x plus 1.
X plus 1 power of 1 over 2.
But what is x plus 1 power of 1? If you want like this, you want to put like this. X plus 1 power of 1 over 2. You see like this?
Yes.
So, but what is x plus 1? X plus 1? X plus 1 power of 1 over 2. Yes, we can write this U here. But we cannot have at the same time two unknown, U and X together. If X, only X. If U, only U.
What if you let U equals to X plus 1 pucuk kuasa pucuk kuasa because X plus 1 the power of 1 over 2, right? So
Okay.
if we exchange it to another, if we look into another perspective, we can change it into root yang pucuk kuasa. So X pucuk kuasa X plus 1.
Like this. You mean like this?
Yes, like that. And then if we look into the X plus 1 to the power of 3 per 2, we can see that X pucuk kuasa X tambah 2 to the power of 3. And then we can change the U to the power of 3. Can we make it something like that? 8. Susah lah. Susah tak? Tapi yang saya dapat saya dapat nampak 8, yang saya nampak last kali saya nampak 8 U kuasa 3.
Yes. Easy to be like this. X plus 1 power of 1 over 2. So, x plus 1 power of 1 over 2. We want x plus 1 power of 3 over 2, which means that we have to power of 3. So, U power of 3. Right. Instead of you write the square root, right? I think this one is more easier. Easy.
I understand.
Right. So this is original, right? This is original. U is x plus 1 power of 1 over 2. So x plus 1 power of 3 over 2 is u power of 3. Because u power of 3, this is x plus 1 power of 1 over 2 power of 3, which is x plus 1 power of 3 over 2. You get it? How do you get it? So we keep in the form of x plus 1 power of 1 over 2 is more easier to see. Instead of we write a square root. Maybe square root look complicated. So x plus 1 power of 1 over 2, this is u. In fact, it is u to the power of 3. U to the power of 3. This is U. U to the power of 3. Is in fact, it is U to the power of 3. U to the power of 3. Can you get it? Any question? You get U to the power of 3. 8 U to the power of 3. Plus 4. X plus 1 to the power of x plus 1 to the power of 1. So what in terms of U?
2. Power 2.
U to the power of 2. Why U to the power of 2? This is like this. X plus 1 power of 1 over 2. This is U. Then power of 2. This is x plus 1 to the power of 2 over 2 or 1. This is in fact U. U power of 2. You get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Minus 2. This is what?
U, sir.
U. Minus 1. 0. This is U. Because we say the U is x plus 1 to the power of 1 over 2. So the equation now becomes a U to the power of 3 plus 4 U to the power of 2 minus 2U minus 1. Adam Arif. Can you join now? Can you join now?
Boleh, sir.
Okay. Because I received message that cannot join now. Okay. So like this. Now, what we need to do is we have to use factor by grouping. Factor by grouping, which is we put into group, one group. For this group, for this group, common factor for this group will be 4u square. We talk about these two terms here. 8u to the power of 3 and 4u square. So common factor, the term which consists on both. So we can have 4u square here, 4u square here. So 4u square to produce 8u to the power of 3 will become, we have to multiply by 2u. If we multiply by 2u, we get 8u to the power of 3. We want to produce first term. Right. Any question? We want to produce first term. Multiply. Okay, plus. Now in fact, right. We want to produce the second term. The second term is 4u to the power of 2. We already have 4u power of 2. Only multiply by 1. So 2u plus 1 minus, minus. We talk about this group. So 1 as a common factor. To produce 2u, we have to multiply by 2u. To produce minus 1, we have to multiply by plus 1. Why plus 1? Because multiply by minus 1 become plus minus 1 equal to 0. So 4u square times 2u plus 1 minus 1 times 2u plus 1 times 2u plus 1. Any questions so far? Okay, since number here 2u plus 1 and 2u plus 1, they are same. Therefore, we can write as a factor 4u square minus 1 multiplied by 2u plus 1 equal to 0. 4u square minus 1 multiplied by 2u plus 1, provided that 2u plus 1 here must be same. If different, no, cannot. Right. So using zero product property, for u square minus 1 equal to 0 or 2u plus 1 equal to 0. Two u plus 1 equal to 0. So what we're going to have? For u square equal to 1. For u square equal to 1. Or another one, u equal to 2u equal to minus 1. Okay. U square equal to 1 over 4. U equal to minus 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2. Okay. So u plus minus square root of 1 over 4. U is plus minus square root of 1 over 4. Therefore, u is plus minus 1 over 2. Square root of 1 over 4 is 1 over 2. And from right, we have u equal to minus 1 over 2. So we choose Because minus 1 over 2 already got here. U is minus 1 over 2. So we take both value. Plus minus 1 over 2. U is plus minus 1 over 2. But we don't want to find U. What we want to find, we want to solve is X. So we go back to here. X plus 1 power of 1 over 2 is equal to plus minus 1 over 2. This is U. This is U. U is X plus 1 power of 1 over 2. We do not just stop at U. We have to go further because what we want is X, not U. So from here, X plus 1 equal to 1 over 4. We square, right? When we want to remove square root in left, we need to square on our right. Same, if we want to remove square in our left, we have to put square root in our right. So X plus 1 is equal to 1 over 4. X equal to 1 over 4 minus 1. X equal to minus 3 over 4. That's the value of X. X is minus 3 over 4. We do not stop just up till here because what we find so far up to this, U, but we want X. We make substitution. Let U equal to X plus 1 power of 2 for temporary basic. After that, it must go back to X. It must go back to X. Questions?
Sir,
Yes.
I don't understand the part that plus minus disappear.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. Plus minus disappear because X plus 1 power of 1 over 2 is plus minus 1 over 2. Wow. So if X plus 1 only, so plus minus 1 over 2 must be square. Must be square. So when we remove square root in left, we have to square in right. When we square, let's say when we square plus, definitely we get plus. When we square minus, also we get plus. So X plus 1 is 1 over 4. Because when we square of minus, also we get plus. That's the reasons why no more minus there. No more minus. Only we have plus of 1 over 4.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. One types of equations.
Sir,
Yes.
how come the 1 over 2 become plus minus?
Because square root. Square root. Square root. plus minus square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2, plus minus 1 over 2. So it's come from here. This is in fact plus minus square root of 1 over square root of 4. Square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2.
So can I ask something?
Uh-huh.
I'm not really clear at the part after we factorize.
Here.
Yes, below. Yes.
Okay. Now, because the terms here same, 2u plus 1 and 2u plus 1, so we can do that 4u minus 1 4u square minus 1 as one of the factor and 2u plus 1 as one of the factor, provided that same here. If different, no, cannot. Provided that same term here. So we can take 4u square minus 1 as one factor and 2u plus 1 as one factor. Provided the same. If different, no, cannot.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So this is the equation which involve of rational exponents. We may have equations which involve fraction. This is not in the exponent. The equation itself in form of fractions. For example, solve 2x plus 4 over x plus 1 minus 2 over x minus 1 equal to 12x minus 19 over x squared minus 1 okay. 2x plus 4 over x plus 1 minus 2 over x minus 1 equal to 12x minus 19 over x plus 1 x minus 1. We get x squared minus 1. X squared minus 1 is x plus 1 times x minus 1. And now we want to make denominator same as this. So to x plus 4 multiplied by x minus 1 minus 2 multiplied by x plus 1. So denominator same, x plus 1, x minus 1, which is same as right hand side is 12x minus 1 minus 19 divided by x plus 1, x minus 1. Now because same denominator here, so what we have to do is we make numerator same, which is 2x plus 1 times x minus 1 minus 2x plus 1 equal to 12x minus 19. To x squared minus 2x plus 4x minus 1 minus 2x minus 2 equal to 12x minus 19. Any question, Farah?
So where is the denominator?
Because they are same. They are same, so we can say that there's no more denominator because they are same.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, you can do that. But you bring this denominator, go to here, and then you cancel, so that no more the denominator. Another way. Or we can say straight away because denominator same like this. A over 2 plus equal to B over 2. Therefore, because denominator same, A must be equal to B. Because denominator is same, provided the denominator is same. So 2x squared minus 2x plus 4x minus 1 minus 2x minus 2. I'll bring this into left. Plus 12x, minus 12x plus 19 equal to 0.
Sir.
Yes.
I think beside 4x is negative 4 what? Negative 4.
Yes.
Negative 4.
Yeah, because
Here.
4 times
Sorry,
negative
sir.
1 is negative 4, sir.
Negative 4. Right.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Beside 4x. Right side.
Right side.
The negative one, sir.
Negative 1, sir.
Negative one is negative 4. Beside the 4x, sir.
2x squared.
2x squared
2x.
minus 2x
Minus 4x.
Plus 4x, yeah.
plus
And
4x
negative 4.
minus 4
Yeah.
here. Sorry. Minus 4 here. This is plus. Okay. Minus 4. So that 2x squared minus 2x plus 4x is going to be 2x. 2x minus 2x 0 0, then minus 12x. So minus 12x. Okay. Minus 4, minus 2, minus 6. Minus 6 plus 19. Plus 13. You get it? You are 2x squared, no more 2 minus 2x squared. Minus 2x plus 4x, you get 2x. Minus 2x, 0. Then minus 12x, that's minus 12x. Okay, minus 4, minus 2, minus 6, plus 19, plus 13. So our equations now in the form of what? In the form of what, the equation now?
Quadratic equation.
Quadratic equations. So we can solve for that quadratic equations. What the value of x you have? You can factorize. Use quadratic formula. I think need to use quadratic formula here. Because you can factorize. If you do want to do quadratic square, it will take time. Use quadratic formula. You must get the value of x straight away. What the value of x you have?
Sir,
Yes.
at third equation, the 2x plus 4 times x minus 1, right?
Times x minus 1.
Think that hold on. After we expand here, after we expand, it should be plus 4. The 2x squared minus 2x minus
minus 4x
minus
4x. 2x squared minus 2x.
Yeah.
4x minus 4.
Yeah.
Betul dah sir.
Correct. I think correct.
Correct, sir, correct.
Only here you use quadratic formula. So get the value of x. What's the value of x you have? You use quadratic formula. Name of the quadratic formula yesterday. Remember quadratic formula yesterday?
Sir, I use completing square methods and I got x equal to 3 plus minus square root of 5 over 2. Is it correct?
I think correct. Are you not count as well? Yeah. Remember that now when you go to mathematics in the high level, answer is not too important, but not too important. The important is this part. The methods of getting this. This is correct. Maybe, yeah, that's correct. 3 plus minus square root of 5 over 2. So two values of x, one is plus and one is minus. When you use complete the square. I hope that's correct. Use the complete the square there. Or use the quadratic formula. Just substitute all these values A, B, and C.
Sir.
Yes.
Quadratic formula dapat lain.
What do we get?
12 plus minus 6.325 per 4.
And 12 plus minus
6.325
6.325
per 4
over 4.
Yes. Over 4.
Okay. The important.
So,
Yes.
if we leave the square root, can or cannot?
Can. If you leave the square root here, can, doesn't matter. Leave in the form of square root. The important here is this step, the steps to obtain up till how to get the up until quadratic equation. Because if you do not know the steps, right, you cannot come up till here. Come up till here. So the how to solve the equation which involve fractions, I think much more easier than when we want to solve equation which involve of exponents, which is fraction, like the first one and the previous one. But the previous one, you just need to think what's supposed to put as our substitution. Substitution is like u or what, does not matter. Like last time we choose u equal to x plus 1 power of 1 over 2. But you can put m or whatever you like, does not matter. But remember that we choose substitution only for temporary. At the end, we have to go back to x. If you look at the previous example, we not stop at u. Even though we have the value of u, which is the value of u, we have to go back to x. U is x plus 1 power over 1 over 2, so we substitute back. This is one type of equations. Another type of equation which involve radical. For instance, given the equation as square root p plus q square root of 6 equal to 14 over 2 plus square root of 2. when we say involving radicals, meaning involving of square root. Our equation, we have square root. So find P and Q. We want to know what's supposed to be the value of P and what's supposed to be the value of Q. Right. Square root P plus Q square root of 6 equal to 14 over 2 plus square root of 2. We want to remove square root in our denominator. Remember that now we focus on our right hand side. Our left hand side remain for a while, remain there, remain like this, remain. We focus on right hand side, and look, when we look our right hand side, we have denominator. We want to remove this denominator. We don't want this denominator appear. So the way we want to remove denominator is what we have to do in our expression, our terms here. What do we have to do in order to remove the square root there? Any idea what you have to do?
Bring the square root to the right side.
Power of 2. We put power of 2.
One way is we put power of 2. We put our power of 2, remove the square root. Another way is we multiply by the conjugate. We multiply by the conjugate of 2 plus square root of 2. So the conjugate of 2 plus square root of 2 is 2 minus square root of 2. When we multiply both, numerator, denominator, by this, so we will remove the square root. We will remove the square root. See, 14 times 2 minus square root of 2. We multiply numerator, multiply with numerator. Denominator must be multiplied by denominator. We have 2 times 2, 4 plus 2, minus 2 times square root of 2, 2 square root of 2, then plus 2 times square root of 2, 2 square root of 2, then minus square root of 2 times square root of 2, 2. Then if you look here that we have minus 2 square root of 2 plus 2 square root of 2 will cancel each other. Therefore, what we have is 14 times 2 square root of 2 divided by 2. No more square root in our right hand side. Right. No more square root in our right hand side. So our right hand side is become 14, 2 minus square root of 2 divided by 2. And then we can multiply and look, we can compare. So we have some more steps in order to find P and Q. Please try to find P and Q. Please try to find P and Q. Where you're supposed to get P is 294 and Q is minus 196 over minus 196 square root of 3 over 3. Please try to get these two values, right? So I stop the sessions today here, and inshallah we'll see you back on Thursday morning. In the meantime, try to get the value of P and Q. Right.
So the answer for Q is
196.
196. Okay.
196 square root of 3 over 3. Or minus 196 over square root of 3. Same. Right. So I start the session here today with Sasbih Kifara and Surah Al-As. Subhanallah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.